Have you ever felt like you're trapped in a never-ending cycle of monotony? Going through the motions, fulfilling your duties, studying, working, and keeping quiet just to maintain the peace. But deep down, something feels off. You dress, speak, and act in ways that please others, but your soul yearns for freedom. It's a common experience, isn't it? But what happens when you decide to break free from this cycle? Today, we're diving into the profound consequences of abandoning the herd mentality. We'll explore the ideas of Friedrich Nietzsche, the philosopher who dared to challenge societal norms and encouraged individuals to forge their own paths. Are you ready to embark on this journey of self-discovery? Many of us find ourselves living lives we didn't choose, surrounded by strangers, following rules that no one questions. The herd offers comfort and direction, but at what cost? We trade our individuality for security, accepting a small, predictable life and burying our dreams just to fit in. But is this really living or merely existing? Think about it. How often do you swallow your words, abandon your dreams, or quiet your desires to avoid judgment? We carry burdens of fear that aren't even our own, passed down like invisible chains. Society has conditioned us to feel wrong for wanting something different, using guilt as a powerful tool for control. We fear rejection, not being loved, or being misunderstood. And ironically, this fear often disguises itself as virtue. But here's the thing about freedom. It's terrifying. There are no instructions, no applause, just silence. And that silence, it hurts. When you stop agreeing with the herd, you're suddenly labeled as the rebel, the problem. You discover that many of your relationships were built on convenience, not truth. As you step out of line, exclusion sets in. It's painful but necessary. The solitude of a free thinker is real, and it's part of the process. Breaking away from the herd feels like betrayal, but it's actually a rebirth. You begin to see clearly, face your fears, and ask yourself what you truly want. This journey inward is where real strength is forged. At first, people will try to pull you back into the fold. When that fails, their concern turns to judgment. You'll hear that you've changed too much. But here's the truth. Your freedom exposes their chains. Their resentment isn't about you. It's about everything they didn't dare to become. As you continue on this path, you'll stop explaining yourself. Why? Because most people only hear what they're ready to hear. Silence becomes your strength. You no longer need to justify your life choices. True maturity comes when you stop trying to be understood and start being true to yourself. But be warned, resentment is subtle. It wears the mask of love, advice, or concern, but its message is clear. If I couldn't be free, you shouldn't be either. You must protect your path. Learn to recognize what's real and what's meant to keep you captive. Once you step outside the herd, the rules disappear. There's no manual, just you and your conscience. This is where you start forging your own values, not borrowed, not inherited, but born from your lived truth. You stop living by others' standards and start discovering your own. This path is lonely, but it's incredibly powerful. When your values come from within, you become unshakable. You live not for approval, but for authenticity. Freedom, real freedom, isn't about ease. It's about taking full responsibility for your life. No excuses. No one else to blame. Just you and the truth. You may doubt yourself. You may feel isolated, even scared. But this is what it means to be truly alive. To walk your own path, face your own choices, and live a life that is entirely yours. Not everyone will understand, and that's okay. You don't need their approval. There's a moment of realization that hits you. No one has all the answers. Those who look confident are often just pretending. That's when you stop waiting for guidance and start becoming your own guide. This is what it means to be free. Not perfect, not better, but faithful to yourself. You create your values, walk your path, and lead by silent example. The world will try to lure you back. But you've already crossed the desert, you've seen too much, The price of going back is simply too high. Now you are your own guide. And that freedom, it's priceless. So I ask you, are you ready to abandon the herd? Are you prepared to face the challenges and reap the rewards of true freedom? What's holding you back from living authentically? Remember, the journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. Your step, your journey, your life. If this video resonated with you, don't keep it to yourself. Share it with someone who needs to hear this message. And if you're new here, join our community of free thinkers by hitting that subscribe button. Together, we can inspire more people to break free from the herd and embrace their authentic selves. Until next time, keep questioning, keep growing, and most importantly, keep being true to yourself. This is your life. Make it count.